Hi. I don't know if you just found me from doom scrolling or if you found me out specifically. Wow, thanks. But even if you just stopped by, thanks for that too. I just want to remind you again, as you do this doom scrolling thing and you see your colleagues and your friends doing exciting things like their own original projects or recording projects of their own original work or other people's works, or they've been hired for this band, that orchestra, or for this show, whatever it is. Um, if you're deriving anything except inspiration for you to try things that maybe you hadn't before or to pursue things you hadn't thought to do, or just the fact that they're doing something that you want to do and it's exciting because it certainly could happen to you too, because it's that close to you. um, or if you're starting to feel anything except pride for your friends, or just being happy for them, if you're starting to turn inwardly and starting to think negative thoughts about your own career, or even worse, negative thoughts about your own musicianship or your craft, please stop. In fact, stop. I'm not even going to say please. Cut it out. Because I know you're wrong, even if you don't. And I'm going to just remind you that work's work. Work, if all you're going to worry about is getting work, that's all you're going to get. And really, the purpose of the work, I'll remind you, is to support your music habit. It doesn't mean it can't be inspiring and joyful, that work itself, that the way you pay your bills. It doesn't mean that at all. I'm just saying that its purpose is to sustain the you're the artist and yourself, to do the things that really inspire you. Its purpose is not to validate you as an artist, as a human being, for God's sake, or 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 your ability to practice your craft. It's not there to validate any of those things, because there are way too many variables involved, and in how that work is obtained. So knock it off. Did I just say knock it off? I never said knock it off in my life. Maybe that resonates for somebody, and that's why I said it. Let's be all cosmic. Doo-doo-doo-doo. The one thing I'm not is cool and hip. I'm happy because I stopped trying to be all those things. And P.S. You know, being your authentic self can help, because it may not get you on every gig, but it's going to be you around people who appreciate you, and that's who you want to work with anyway. And that's really the other point. When you do go to work, the idea is to celebrate the fact that you're with your friends and that you're making music. My teacher used to say your worst day on a bandstand is still better than your best day in an office. Some people like office work. I'm not one of them. But anyway, I digress. The idea is take care of this, and check on your colleagues and take care of them as best you can. You don't have to do anything. Just know that, let them know you're there. Most people just want to talk. They don't need you to fix anything. They just want to be heard and be seen. So see your colleagues, hear them, and even more importantly, when they're doing all those cool things, support them. Support them, because you'll feel good, they'll feel good, and kumbaya. And there are people in this business, as with any business, because you're in a people business, and it's actually an unfortunate part of certain aspects of musician culture, where people think they need to. It's a sign of being cool and hip to also be very cynical, and I got over that a really long time ago. But now that I just turned 60, with fewer years ahead of me than behind me, and I'm saying this as a person with longevity on both sides of his family. If my history is anything, uh, any kind of indication, I got about 30, a good 30 years ahead of me, 35 years even, good years ahead of me. But it's still fewer than 60, right? I have no time or patience, so don't even bother me with this. I just can't anymore, and I've gotten better at blocking it out, you know. I don't mean I don't care about your feelings. It doesn't mean I don't care that you're okay. I just don't care about whether or not you approve of my dorkiness, because my dorkiness is why I can be happy, because I'm not busy trying to pose. Yeah, I'm just me, you know. So I'm blabbing now, so I'm gonna stop and just leave you with what I started. Take care of yourself, take care of each other, enjoy your music, practice your craft, and watch out for the crazies, because they're out there too. Okay. See you next one.